Despite its origins in 1987, this model is pretty good in terms of details and assembly accuracy. There are a few issues, but I will come back to those a bit later. I really like the matte black acrylic primer from Kaleido, but it is impenetrable for plastic cements. I realized that a bit late and I had to change the glue of choice. Everything on the suspension side mounts so nice and solid that there is basically no place to make a mistake. Now it is finally time to add the last pieces on the engine, the intake and the exhaust boxes. It will come a point where one of those will have to get unglued, but that's a topic for another video. Overall, I think it looks pretty good. Not that the kit brakes are bad, but I could do much better, so I designed and printed brake rotors and calipers. I even did the small extra calipers for the rear. Those files, along with my other creations, are available on Codes 3D. The link is in the description. After a little bit of careful painting, it was time to assemble the brakes. I designed them so that they are direct replacement for the kit details. Since the calipers are separate parts, it is important to note that the front calipers should be on the opposite side of the mounting key and the rear should be on the side of the key. If you are a fan of the channel, I highly recommend joining me on Patreon. Depending on your tier, you will get daily build updates, early videos with no ads, editor's cuts videos, free or heavily discounted 3D models, group build challenges, and more. Join today. The link is in the description. After I allowed some time for the paint on the rims to cure, I put their shoes on and then straight to the chassis. And with the chassis work done, it is time for some chores on the body. A brand new scalpel blade is basically a must when it comes to weather stripping masking. Not that the process will be any less boring, but things are going to come out much better. As far as the paint goes, I chose NATO Black, as it has a nice rubbery appearance, although it may look a touch faded. After the AK Extreme Metal malfunction in the previous episode, this time I decided to use even older jar of paint, Alclad Chrome, for the headlights. To be honest, I did not even try to see if it was dry. The lenses got quite a lot of attention, from the clean shave with the ultrasonic knife and the rim painting to the careful face cleaning. Well, a bit of watered down PVA glue and then they are inside the buckets for good. Here is one of the problematic areas of this kit. I don't know if it is by design or I went a bit too far cleaning the mold lines, but the openings are barely able to hold the headlights in place. It was a very delicate balance to fit the light in place, flip the model upside down and pour the diluted PVA in the gap. I don't know about you, but for me this is the best and most realistic method to recreate the subtle tint of car glass. And it's easy too. The only thing is that after the application of the tint it should not be touched as it can be wiped away. Another area where I had some issues were the side windows installation. For some reason, they were not so eager to take their place in the body of the car. I assume there was some flash that I have missed. It took some adjustments with the scalpel to overcome this issue. Also, some weight and good amount of diluted PVA glue. On the windshield, I was far more conservative with the glue application. And with that, today's episode is over. Thanks a bunch for watching and until next time, build some models.